Yo, what's good? That's your boy Vega Man, and welcome to the Vega Man Show. Today, I'm able to come back on, guys. I know you guys probably missed me. It's been a minute. Without further ado, let's go on with the show. So, what's good, y'all? This is your boy Vega Man, and welcome to the Vega Man Show. Today, we're gonna talk about GW Season 2. Also, I'm gonna be touching on some topics about what's been going on with me, why haven't y'all been seeing me, and hopefully answer some questions. Um, what's up, Cliff? What's up, my man? I'm glad to still be breathing. Thank the Lord. Your boy almost died um, due to COVID. I got really sick. I just got out of the hospital not long ago. I was in the hospital for about maybe 3 to 4 days, and I suffered pneumonia due to COVID complications, and I'm actually very thankful that I'm still breathing. I'm here to kind of put out some content for you guys. It was a very scary time. Um, as y'all know, I got Grand Mafia up on my screen right now. So right now, here's a few updates that's going on with me on Grand Mafia. I'm no longer in one city 113. I'm in city 122 now, and I've joined the faction JBC, and we're going to try to work together to be able to conquer Governor's War this time around. So shout outs to my peoples in 122, and I'm talking about all the factions there in 122. Um, some of them, some of my peoples that were with me in 113 transferred to 122 because they wanted to be around me. So loyalty and respect, much love to all the factions that left 113. It just became too toxic over there. Yeah, man, it was pretty bad. It started off with the cough, and just to give you guys a heads up when it comes to the COVID and stuff like that is, if you start having a repetitive cough, don't do not hesitate, go straight to the hospital, because it could develop into pneumonia, and that's what happened to me. Where the fact is that I was coughing so much that I couldn't breathe. I pretty much damaged my lungs to the point that I was able to breathe on my own. So I had to go to the hospital, and they put oxygen. I was on oxygen for a little bit, and the whole time I was just sitting there battling it out with breathing. Um, I'm actually kind of thankful that I'm a practitioner of meditation. So I meditated, and I always focused on my breath most of the time. The whole time I was at the hospital, and I'm here still. So I'm actually kind of thankful that that actually works. Um, but yeah, definitely don't allow yourself to reach the point where you can't breathe, because then it becomes really a very thin ice situation for yourself, and majority of people don't survive that. Um, Once you reach pneumonia status, that's it. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you just put your lungs on a vice grip, and it's game over. So, if y'all really noticed, I lost a lot of weight. That's also had to do with the fact that I couldn't eat where I was when I was in the hospital. Nutrition is always a major thing, but because COVID sometimes takes away your sense of smell and your sense of taste, I couldn't taste anything that I ate. So I lost 40 pounds on top of being sick. I lost 40 pounds on top of it too. So I'm very slim now, and I haven't been slim like this in a while. Yeah, man, it was crazy. But here's a couple updates on the Grand Mafia right now. Right now I'm prepping for season 2 for Governor's War, and I just opened a new account on City 200 with my boy Vinny. If you guys really want to start over, and you guys are getting burnt out, and I'm talking about to all my top players, If you guys really want to just go somewhere and just create something special, join me and Vinny. We are in one. I mean, we're in City 200. I created a whole brand new account. It is the Vega Man on City 200, and so far so good. I mean, I think I got my character level 32 right now, and I believe the mansion level is at level 10. So I'm working at it as I can. I'm also focusing on my health. So what's up, Vin? I'm glad that you jumped in, man. Now Vinny is the strongest character, the strongest player in the city, because he put in some work into his account in there. And the whole purpose of us trying to create City 200 is to completely make a whole city faction. I mean, we're gonna have multiple factions there because I know we can't hold 500 players in a city, but we want to be able to create a whole collective of factions that work together. So, I mean, that is my goal when I wanted to do this with Vin. I don't know if Vin is in the same page as I am or not. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do. It does take a lot of money to be the best, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just want to create I wanted to create an environment that we can have a bunch of players converse, have fun, strategize, come up with new strategies. Look for each other's backs instead of backstabbing. The politics is what was really killing the game for me. I mean, um, not many people keep their word, and that to me, it's a problem. It becomes less enjoyable when you have dictatorship instead of like um, people being in common ground. You know, and I'm glad people are coming in and hitting me up and say, hey Vega man, I'm glad you're still around. Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit afraid there for a minute, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing I this is kind of the reason why I made these tutorials and guides and stuff like that for Grand Mafia. Not many people are showing people how to really play the game. And they play it, they think it's cool for a minute, and then they just get off because it's just like, okay, but I'm not progressing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm spending on, and I don't want that. I want people to enjoy this game. This game is fun. It can be very competitive, and I love competition. You know what I'm saying? But what I really don't like is the politics, where a lot of backstabbing and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it's not cool when you work so hard to level up your base to like the 10 millions, and then you got a random player because he's like higher than you and he's just an asshole comes there and wrecks all the hard work you've done and not even give you the heads up about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the reason why I was talking to Vin about creating an environment that only not only just protects top players but also protects young starters so that we can have allow them to grow. Yeah, there's just things that I also man, I'm telling you, like my account right now, the one that you see on the screen is a big account. That's this is my main one. I mean, my main one is at 400 million. I mean, it was at 700 million, but when I went to the first governor's war, I lost a ton of influence because it was my first governor's war. Everything was messy, and I lost a lot of power. I also lost a lot of confidence too in other players, and it made me not want to play anymore. I was about on the verge of selling my account because it was just like it was just pointless. So I tend to now. I just want to kind of like I want to focus all my videos on how to for you to help you to progress on the game without spending so much money. Because this game can be this game can be time consuming, but also cash consuming. And Um, it's huge if you can actually cut that in half. You know what I'm saying? Only buy the necessary things that you need to level up, but not necessarily need things because you need things. If you're too lazy to farm resources, you're always going to spend money to buy resources. You know what I'm saying? So be on top of the things of like of farming, especially diamonds. I mean, there's only so many diamond labs that you can get in the map, but if you sit there and you farm, four times a day, you'll be able to stack up your diamonds. It'll actually make sure you always have diamond labs as well, and keep yourself balanced. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people always ask me, is like, how many buildings do I need? How many of this and that do I need? When it comes to these right here, these four tabs right there, your cash is always important because that's what you use to pay your troops. So I like to have enough banks. Okay, so build up your banks, level them up to 25. The cash flow and hourly that you get is 230,000 per each building. So you're always gonna get money in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? So have banks. I usually have about roughly about 6 banks because they always give you one when you first start off, and then once you beat around the map, you get more empty slots. So 6 banks. I say about 6 warehouses is about right. And then 3 of each. So 3 metals and 3 ammo should be more than enough because there's a lot of warehouses. There's a lot of resources like the resource robbing buildings that you need. Warehouses, ammo, and cargo is always in the map. The ones that you really have a hard time trying to find is diamonds, but there's banks and all that. So you really don't have to like stress yourself in building so many of those. Okay, this is the reason why I have it this kind of setup. Hospitals is very important to have. Especially when you trained a lot of troops, but you don't have enough room. If a player hits you, you're gonna lose all those troops. So you don't want your troops to die. So training hospitals is actually good to have. So I usually keep around 10 hospitals because I want to make sure to cover my cap. So whatever the cap was of the player that's hitting you, it covers it, and you want that. You know what I'm saying? So like maximum right now, I mean I had it at 600,000 something, but I changed it because I demolished some of the hospitals that I had and I built more diamond labs. But if a player was to hit me right now, I have a 470 cap. So even if he was to have 340,000 troops hit my base, I won't lose it. I won't lose a soldier whatsoever. So I mean, you gotta think. You gotta think when you build your base. It's a very important thing to do. Yeah, I mean diamonds. I mean that's the one thing too that I'm really getting upset about how the creators of this game is kind of like changing things. I'm not really too fond of the gear system that they have right now. It used to be like when we used to build when you used to craft buildings or craft armor and stuff like that. You would have let me pop it up in the screen here. Um, you would go and you want to craft something, right? And you craft. All right, cool. So then when you craft, you gotta have your tokens and stuff, so that you could craft the item. But then like when you craft it, you get like a timer up there, right? So you have to use your speed ups to time up, so that you can actually craft the item faster. Now they remove that element, and every time now that you have to upgrade, you have to have the necessary ingredients, and it upgrades +1. So it's like this the great one is +1, then +2, then +3, and then when it hits +4, it changes colors. But then look at all the amount of diamonds you have to use. I mean, they increase the diamonds like you're training troops. It's retarded. I don't really like that. So now everything is all based on diamonds. But how can you want me to spend diamonds if you don't have anything for me to farm it? You know what I'm saying? And then you're expecting me to spend more money, real money, so that I can have resources to be able to do that. It's I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean it's beneficial that 1 million storage, but I don't know. You know, with your bank, with your hospital at like $500, 500,000 capped, it's about 1.5 million troops you can save. So it's just not a bad. It's not bad a trade off. But um, yeah, I just don't think that I don't know if they're making the game quality better. I mean, here will be my ideas. Okay, if I was the game designer and I'm trying to work on the workshop, right? Well, they should make certain not events. I wouldn't say events, but I would definitely farm. I would definitely do something on the map where you can actually farm the tokens. You know what I'm saying? And grind. Even if it takes about 4 or 5 hours to grind the necessary items that you need to level up your gear, I would rather do something like that than buying them off on packs. Because the odds of you getting the token on packs is like, God, 1 in a million. You're not gonna get the purple ones. You know what I'm saying? At least allow us to have some way that we can utilize the map, or try to give us some type of something that allows us to kind of like play the game and earn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, here's a cool thing that I wanted you guys. I played a new game, and I wanted to show that today too. But before I do that, I wanna put out City 200 out in the map right now and give some love to Vinny. So I'm gonna switch my accounts right now. As you can see, this is my account right here on City 200. Yeah, it costs like it's more than just double. I think it's like triple now. Because I mean, yes, there is benefits to it because every time you level up your gear, your percentage of your power goes higher. But at what price? You know what I'm saying? Like you're spending more diamonds, and it's more harder for you to get the necessary materials to kind of level them up. So I don't know. But yeah, this is City 200 right now. We're just started off. We're very low level right now, but I'm hoping to reach uh, contender status. Like right now, my influence level is 500,000, which is not bad that bad for a beginner. It's a level 10 mansion. Slowly, I'm building it up. Obviously, you can still see parts of the map still on cloud mode because I gotta unlock those things. But um, I come in when I can, and I've been actually really too focused on like keeping myself from getting more sick and keeping myself upbeat that I haven't really dived in yet, like head deep into it. But I'm working on it, Vin. Don't kick me, brother. I'm working on it, bro. It's gonna take a little time. I mean, if you have money, I mean, if I would have spent the amount of money that I spend on my main account, I probably would have been right next to you as far as top players on the city itself. But it's very time consuming, and I'm gonna probably do it a little slower on this one, only because um, I'm not trying to spend $10,000 to reach top player. I already have an account. I already have a main account like that. I don't think I really need to do another one. So this time around, I'm gonna use my technique, my methods, and level up the mansion. It's like so far so good. So far so good on it. I mean, I have the enforcers that I need for construction investment. Um, every time you spend money, you level up your enforcers. So it's getting there slowly, but not bad. It took me about I think it was like not even half a day for me to get this far. I'm already at level 11, I think. So nice and easy. And then like the percentage right now, see I've been focusing on my specialty tree. So on my specialty tree when I first start off with new accounts, construction speed, investment speed, and then I just focus on only that thing. And then when I have enough, like when I start leveling up my character goes higher. I pour it into robberies and crew load. And but it's like construction speed, investment speed, training and assembly on one side. So I do the training and the assembly on this side as well. So that way I can train troops, more troops and stuff like that, and less time consuming. Saves me a lot of time. So like that is one thing that I've been focusing on. Is focusing on my percentage on my time. You want to make sure this right here gets bigger. So the higher you have that, the less money you spend, and the less it takes time for you to invest and construct. Alright, so enough of that. I'm gonna switch it to my main account now because I think Governor's War is starting soon, and I want to make sure I have the right account on. Chili mode. So, okay, I appreciate it, man. I've been progressing big time. I mean, I'm glad, Cliff. I'm glad that my inputs are helping you, man. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the whole point of me making these things. Is these videos is to help you, man. Spent about 4 billion. I spent more than that when I first started off, man. I went so crazy on my first account. I spent at least about $6,000. I think I was like about $6,000 to reach T4 status. I was the first person to unlock T4 in 113. So, but had I known half the tips that I've been actually giving to players and follow my own tips, I probably would have spent at least about 3K. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, if you really don't know what you're doing, you go crazy buying stuff and not knowing what is good for you or not. And by the time you realize, you're like $6,000 in debt. No lie. You can ask Vinny, man. He's probably right there himself right now. Alright, so this is what I wanted to show because there's a game here that I've been playing. I stopped playing it for a little bit. It is a Mafia game. It's called Mafia. I think it's called Mafia Crime War or something like that. It's called. It's a pretty cool game. It's some of the schematics on this game though. I wish that the creators of hold on, the creators of Grand Mafia would do it. I don't know if it's coming out on my screen right. But you're able to do some things in this game that's pretty fun, man. And I kind of like it. Let me make sure to get this in the... I'll leave it like this, small screen, because it's a lot easier. But as if you can see, like you can actually see, it's kind of similar like Grand Mafia, but it has better skin. Like it has better. You're able to do more on this game, and you spend less. And that's one thing that I like about it. I mean, sometimes when you look at it, it looks a little cheesy. It's kind of funny that they have Jason as one of the characters. Don't ask me why. They do. But you don't really need to spend money for it. You can actually earn the things. You can earn the tokens to be able to unlock the players, like the characters, the enforcers. Obviously, I haven't played it since I've been in the hospital and stuff like that, and I haven't played it in a while. But I wanted to try it because it's something different, and it's kind of cool. I mean, you have a ton of enforcers, and there are some characters here that are from movies, which is crazy. Like you got the Joker, you could be the Joker in this one, which is kind of cool, I think. Um, and you have like the Kingpin. There's like, there's the Joker. Like you could be the Joker, which is kind of cool. Um, and there's like so many characters that you can actually that you can unlock. Bishop, I don't know who Bishop is, but like you can get him, and and they have like the way they when you do your missions with them, you see them actually fighting. They're not like so like if you go to story mode and then you go into the map and you fight, like you can actually see them fighting the actual turf people, and that's kind of cool, where you can actually control the players. Because like in the Grand Mafia you can't control the enforcers, but in this one you can. You know what I'm saying? Which is something different for a Mafia game. I I like it. It's not bad. I mean, can it use improvement? Hell yeah, it does. It needs a lot of improvement, quality wise, actually, and graphics and stuff. But it's not a bad game. They just dropped it, so um, they just dropped it. So I mean, it's pretty cool. So if you guys really like Granny, like you like Mafia stuff, take a look at it. It's called Mafia Crime War. You're allowed you. I mean, it does have some of the things that you can do. Like if you go to the city, you can go to the city. They have different. You can do city skirmishes and stuff like that, and you can take over buildings. You can fight stuff, take over buildings, and level up your mansion. I mean, it's kind of cool. I think it's pretty decent for a mobile game. So yeah, this is one of the games that I was messing around with. Um, don't it's not bad. It's not bad at all for now. I find it okay. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's different. I kind of do wish like if they were to do something like that for Grand Mafia, I think the gameplay would be very enjoyable. Cause it gives you something different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the same old, same old, same old, same old. It's like you log in, you do all your dailies and stuff, and then what? Like you don't do anything. There's no missions. They don't have like special missions and stuff like that, or you're not able to do like take your enforcers and do missions with them or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like something like that where you can just get your enforcers, your top enforcers that you have, and do special missions to get special materials and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. Add something different to it. If y'all have any more questions, man, let me know, man. Hit me up with some comments, man, so that way we can talk. It's not just about playing the game. I like to have converse with my peoples. Yeah, investments, man. Yeah, to me that was a headache. That was a headache and a half with the investments. I'm wondering how I can actually pop out my chat on my Twitch. So I'm definitely thinking about doing Metroid, man. I bought the new Metroid for the Switch. That game looks fun as hell, man. I tried out the beginning of it and it was fun. So I might consider start doing some streaming on that, where I can play the Metroid and add some different things to the content on my channel. Governor's War haven't started yet. I think right now we're in the preliminaries. So we're setting up the map now and all that other stuff. And then I'm definitely gonna start doing some videos on Governor War Season 2. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Is he a Grand Mafia player? Trust me, I had some of my subs that are like, oh Beckham, you're full of shit, man. There's no way in hell. I was like, listen, man, my plan's not for everybody. I mean, if you are trying to progress super fast, then my plan is not for you, man. The plan that I gave in you guys, the format, the four plan that I gave you guys to construct your bases, is for those that don't are not spenders. You know what I'm saying? If you're not spending, you're not gonna progress faster than normal. But it gives you an even playing field and allows you to save money. You know what I'm saying? So like, um, that's the reason why I made those videos. It was for me to help you guys to be able to spend money. If you're gonna spend money on the right items and focus on the main things that you need to focus on your base, so that you don't have to spend money. So a lot of people don't know that the investment time and the construction time saves you so much money. I learned that after I spent so much money. And then once I started practicing that on other accounts, like new accounts, I realized, hey, that works. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need to be spending hundreds of dollars of resources. Exactly, Kif. Exactly. Welcome to the channel, Scott. Welcome, brother. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my other smaller accounts. I think I'm only gonna keep the 200 one. I might delete the other ones because there's no sense of having them. I mean, I might keep the one at 169 because of my boy Danny. But other than that, I might get rid of the other two that I have because I was just using them as tutorials and there's no point in having them. I don't even play them. I could give it away. I can do it. It's already set up. You know, it's already at 30 million. You just build on it. If you guys want the account, let me know. Hit me up. Hit me up in the comments with. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Hit me up with an email, and I will give you the. I'll give you the login and the password if you want that. I'll give you a 30 million power account, and you just work on it. I think those accounts that I had, the 30 million ones, I added a little bit of money to it, so it's already preset for you guys. So you just got to build up top of it. That's all you have to do. I've been playing Contra, but I stopped playing Contra for a little bit. I heard that Contra came out with they pull out the Terminator. Terminator's now is one of the main players there too now. That my duo when he's in my city. 200 sounds fun. I think against the other cities. Yeah, that's the whole point that me and Vinny wanted to create 200 was to have a whole city that battles other cities. It's not just in city fighting. Because I hate that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to come into the city and you fight other factions for the hell of it, you're killing the city. Okay? What's the point of creating grounds and rules if you're not going to follow them? If that's the case, don't join the city. You know what I'm saying? Go to another city if that's what you want, chaos and all that stuff. Go to that city and do that over there. But we want to create a city that it's for all players. It's not just factions. enjoying 67 with Tiff and ZZ. Wait, Tiffany's with you on wait, you left 113? Yeah, that's the thing too, man. I mean, the politics in GW is it's ridiculous. Um, so like we made alliances and we made some alliances when we were doing the first Governors War. Um, hey, what's up, Sean? What's up, my guy? I'm still breathing, brother. Thanks for coming in, man. Um, yeah, like when I was in Governor's War, I mean, alliances can only last so long, because obviously there's going to be a winner. You know what I'm saying? I get all that, but how can you be in an alliance and then flip flop and do different things and hurt your hurt your allies? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of doing that? Um, it was a hell of a mess, the first one. All things G. What's up, my man? City 1111, 111. Shout outs to you. Mad love. Mama. Who's Mama? See, that's the thing, though. People, like, there are players that leave the game. They leave the game because of the bullshit. Politics. What's up, all things? Chapo, what's up? Good. What's up, my guy? Chapo. Cliff is from 82. All right. 113 got a match up with us now. Ali, what's up? City 71, what's up? What's up? Glad y'all joining in on the channel, man. That's what's up. It's really actually been really good for me, man. This is a nice little homecoming because, you know, the boy was in he was in IR for a little bit. 113. How is 113 right now? Is it trash now? I know a lot of people were upset when I left. What's up, Chapo? A lot of people were upset when I left 113, though. It's like, why are you leaving? I was like, because, you know, nobody's listening. I was like, what's the point of me being in a city if the city itself is eating itself up? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only be two things that's going to happen. Either I'm going to quit the game and sell my account, and that's it. Then you won't see no more Grand Mafia because I just gave away my main account. So, like, there will be no purpose. Lioness Angie, if you're watching, what's up, girl? My boy Danny, if you're watching, what's up, brother? Also, shout outs to like NOE members that I had on my faction, NOE, Belinda or Queenie. I like to call her Queenie instead of Belinda, but Queenie, Sammy. If you guys watching my videos, what's up, girls? Yeah, a lot of people are leaving 113, man. HRZ kind of messed it up. They became a dictatorship there. That's what happens, man, when you have one faction. You see, that's the thing, though, because I think in 113, my faction was the strongest faction. And then HRZ came in there and started siphoning my players. And then after that, my faction just, it tanked. Because people became greedy. They wanted greed, and they didn't want to play together. Abby, what's up, bro? What's good, man? Man, I'm being actually I'm a lot better now, man. I was in the hospital for a few days, bro. Um, I'm thankful to still be breathing and still be alive and be in your guys' presence right now. Oh man, you didn't understand, man. When I was in 113, I always got a lot of damn DMs, man. People hitting me up on my messages. Hey Vega man, this player attacked this player. Hey Vega man, this faction is not following this faction. Listen, man, I only control my faction. I cannot control other factions. Just because I'm the top player, or one of the top players in the city, does not mean I'm gonna freaking throw my dick around and start stomping out other factions because they don't follow the rules. Yeah, I heard. I heard, Sean. I heard that AKT is City 121, right? That's City 121. So it's 121. I think that's the only competition we're gonna have because 113 is not gonna do nothing to us. Oh, all things. I'm glad. I'm glad that my tips help you, man. That's the whole point of me doing this is making sure that it's to help you to be able to achieve the best possibility without spending money. Yeah. Let's see what else. What other comments I have here. Um, oh, thanks, Chapel. I sound a lot better, man. You should have heard me about a few days ago, man. You probably would have been like, damn, you look like a dying frog. Or you sound like a dying frog. So you don't want nobody to contact you, Vinny? Tasha, what's good, Tasha? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a battle between 121 and 122. I already see. Um, I think we're pretty stacked though for 122 though, man. Especially me joining the flanks. That's definitely going to help because I have a lot of like my gear is pretty almost all it's almost gold and um, I have a lot of good enforcers that I already put them on grand mode. So it's going to be a very good fight, I think. Yeah, man, a lot of people are worried about that. I'm not quite sure when was the last time I did a stream like this where I just sat down and hung out with my peoples and talked and chilled. I think it's been last time I did it was like about 3 weeks ago. I think it was right on my last upload. No, if they message me, I send them to R4. Yeah, man, I'm still chilled, man, right now. So I've been taking my medication. They gave me medication for my lungs. So I've been just kind of like chilling, drinking water, eating fruits. My diet is completely different now. I lost 40 pounds, so I'm at around 200 pounds now. But I was at around 249 when I went to the hospital. I'm at 209 now. So a lot of drastic measures happened to me while I was in the hospital. He needs to come to EDR. What is EDR? Scott 510 took our GW completely over. Wow. Is that a city EDR or a faction? Ah, City 75. Okay. Nice. I would love to. I would love to kind of think. I would love to have the ability where I can actually move my main account anywhere I want. I just can't. And that's another thing that this game needs to fix. The stupid damn freaking international ports. I'm so sick of it. Like, how are you gonna just charge everybody 100,000 faction coins just for one? I mean, ridiculous. I lost 2 stones in 5 days. He said I had a week of a fever at 39.5 with a sinus infection, so I wanted no messages. I lost 2 stones in 5 days. Damn. I'll have to check it out. Scott says, Cliff, it was going to happen. The A was so much bigger. 510 is a big faction that has ran through everyone. EDR is a faction in City 75. I hear that's the new weight loss fair. Imagine though, like right there, you're in the hospital and then you lose 10 pounds a day because you're just sitting there laying down, not doing nothing. I mean, that's a pretty cool weight loss or weight loss program. Mine still requires one. Well, what's your man? Well, if it only requires you one relocation port, what's your power level? EDM says, hey, if I quick select my enforcers, well, I most likely win. Um, Yay or nay on that one because it all really depends. That's why scouting is always very important. When you do attack players or when you attack the computer, like the casinos and stuff like that, always scout because you want to make sure you have the right. Well, you know what? I'll show you on the screen. Why not? Why not? Why not? Right? I'll pop it up on my screen here for you. And this is the many things that many people don't know about fighting in the game itself. It's like, oh, we just slap a bunch of troops together. I'll put in my best enforcers I got, and I'll win. No, that's not the case. That is not the case sometimes. So what you want to do... Wait, am I still on my old... Is this my... No, this is my main one. Alright, so... Here's a little tutorial for you, my friend. Okay, EDM, this is for you, okay? So, when you are attacking, I always like to retcon, even though I know that I can actually beat it. Only reason why you want to retcon the places that you're gonna fight, because you want to determine exactly how much you need troops, of what quantity of troops you need. Enforcers, remember the enforcers allow you to buff up your troops. So if you are, depending on what type of fighting class you're using, as you can see, my equipment is set up on my biker brew equipment set. So my equipment set is only specifically set for bikers and bruisers. You get all your stats for your troops. So when you go off and you start attacking, you can do a quick select. It'll tell you victory is instant. But there are certain casinos that are higher. So when they're higher and you're looking at it, it says your chances are very slim. That's when you need to strategize and you need to retcon first. So retcon the buildings first. And it also goes for players too. when you invade their mansions, you want to retcon them. You don't want to just attack them blindly and thinking, oh, I have enough troops and I have some really good reinforcements and that's going to do it. No, you have to plan for that. This one requires nothing but T4 hitmen to actually kill them. So I'm not my crew set's not set for that. I don't have enough T4s. I don't think of hitmen to actually take over that building. So um, best building I can actually do is a level 25 for you. And I'll have to find a level 25 building here, casino building, which I think in the city itself they do need to update. I still think they need to level up the like the under kingpins. They got to make at least level 7 kingpins now or level 8. We're stuck at level 5 still, and casinos are still level 5 or level 25. So what I'm gonna do is this. So I'm gonna attack this casino here. I'm gonna retcon first. See, I can do level 25s now. Before I couldn't because I wasn't strong enough, but it's gonna require me to have bikers. Now I do have a biker bruiser set. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I got my buffs. So when you're doing attacks, make sure you have your crew buffs. I usually do use it to 20% because you don't really need a lot. So 20% of that and then 20% of crew sizing. Increase your crew size just about close to almost 300,000. Should be more than plenty enough for it. Make sure your specialties are set. So my specialty, which is my biker crew set, I already have it set. This is only specifically for buffs, for bikers and bruisers, nothing else. Okay. So then you have make sure you have your equipment on set up, and when you attack, I have configured crews, so I can configure my own crew already. Um, I already have my biker crew set, so I hit the number 3, and you can see I already have the underbosses that I need. So I have my bruisers, and I have my bikers. And then you just add a little bit more troops because you got that buff, the crew size buff. So it gives you a little bit extra padding for it. Now, most things that people forget when they attack. Now you can just straight up just do. I could just do a straight up biker crew, right? So what people forget to do is formations. Make sure you check your formation. If it's a biker crew, you're gonna use I like to say I think it's Hitman wedge if I'm not mistaken, or it's a bruiser wedge. One of the two. I know that one of them breaks. Well, you can actually just look at it by doing drills. If you hit the drill chart, it'll tell you the chart what attacks what. So, if the main enemy is a biker, then it'll tell you exactly which enemy that you need to use. So you can actually test it. Look at the link here. Click the link there. It'll tell you what counters what. So Hitman kills bikers, bikers kills bruisers, bruisers kills Hitman. So if you have bikers, you need more Hitman. So that'll definitely be Hitman Wedge. When you do your formation, it's Hitman Wedge. So set your Hitman Wedge for bikers when you have to attack bikers. It's the same thing goes with players too, though, because some players will have a lot of bruisers and then a lot of a lot of bikers. So then you counter that with a lot of hitmen to take out the bikers, and then so on and so forth. So you eliminate the bikers with hitmen, and then you take bikers and eliminate their bruisers. So then you just lower down their troop count. If it makes sense. I mean, sometimes it doesn't, but what was I doing there? All right, so yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack this. I'm just gonna use my crew 3, and I'm gonna it's all gonna be just bikers. Okay. So I'm going to attack. Hopefully I win this one. I like the fact that they're coming out with new things. I think my favorite one is the cop car, though. I'm probably gonna switch that back. But that looks pretty cool. It's like a Hot Wheel on fire. me see if I won this one. Did I win it? Yeah, there we go. See, instant victory. Okay. Even though it did say neck and neck, but remember your gear, your buffs, and the formation allows you to win. So when you look at your map, or you look at your stats here, I lost about 66,000 troops, but it's only that none of them died because of my cap space, so they're all saved. But look at my stats though. You see what I'm saying? When you have the right gear set and the right enforcers, your buffs, look at that, plus 400% on bikers and bruisers. You want to have that. That's very important to have. Also stack up on your investments for your and then you'll have no problem. You always will win. But always having that plus 400 is definitely going to help you. You're going to win more wars with players than lose wars. So be very, very smart when you select your troops and stuff like that. Just don't go quick select, because quick selecting will not guarantee you a victory on it whatsoever. So hopefully that EDM, I hope that helped. You know what I'm saying? I hope that helped you answer your question there. Ooh, somebody dropped a golden canister. And thanks a lot, Mohammed. I appreciate the gold there. Free gold. Ah, there's my girl, Lioness Angie. Hey, Lioness City 74. That's my girl right there. I'm good. I'm blessed. Thankful that I'm actually happy that I have 16 viewers watching me, man. That's awesome. I'm actually happy as hell today. I'm actually in such a good mood. Let me see what I'm gonna level up here. I think I have to level up my gem on this one. And yes, guys, don't hesitate to level up your gems. Very important to have gems. When you focus on your gems on your gear, make sure you focus on the right priorities: attack, defense, and I think it's that I usually just focus attack, defense. Attack and defense is what I usually put most of my gems on. Oh, so you finally cleared level 21? Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know how, like, when as far as casinos, it takes some time. It took me some time to kind of learn that. Yeah, I can actually and I think in the Governor's War map, I can actually do level 28 casinos now. So, the one thing that I really kind of I wish that this game allowed you to have was the ability to be able to farm the buffs. Like, if you're able to do certain things that you can actually farm these buffs instead of buying them, and I'll be consistently fighting and not worry about running out. Where do I apply to be an elderman? I will have no clue on that. Okay. Look at this schmuck. Not sure why he's even scouting me. I didn't even go next to him just to attack him. All I did was to attack the casino. But he wants to scout me. Here's a little clever thing to do when somebody's trying to scout you. Watch this. Anti-recon, right? Let's see if he can scout me now. That's a tip right there. That's a pro tip. Okay? If you really don't want other players to know what you got, anti-scout. Anti-scout. You pop that in there, they won't get nothing. So he just scouted me for no reason. Because he ain't going to get nothing. He's going to think, oh, yeah, let me check to see what he's got. And when he retcons me, he doesn't get anything. I'm not a stupid fool. I wasn't born yesterday. I've been playing this game a little longer now. Let me go back to my spot though, because I don't want people thinking that I'm trying to invade people. This is all my. This is the new crew that I joined right now. I'm just gonna park my mansion. Park my mansion somewhere so people don't mess with me. Yeah, man. I mean, I think one thing they do bad about this game is the clubs, the Paradise clubs and the casinos. Why do they shut them off after City Hall? Like they completely shut them off. You don't even they're obsolete. They just sit there. The buildings sit there, and you don't do nothing with them. Yeah, you got to, Tasha. You got to. You got to anti-retcon, man. You know what I'm saying? That way people don't attack you. I think so. I think he was lower than me, but he probably got upset though because he was probably all hyped up. Oh, I'm gonna find out what he's got, and he didn't get nothing. Nah, man, he's a bug. He's 13 million influence. Like really, why would you retcon 400 million, bro? Like you're only 13 million, man. Stay in your lane. Actually, all things upgrading your gear, it's actually a lot harder now. There really is no best way to upgrade your gear. Um, grind out like grinding out kingpins is like the best way, I guess you could say, to get the necessary items you need for your gear. So killing kingpins and casinos, I think casinos. I don't know if casinos give you anything. No, I don't think casinos gives you anything. I think it's just kingpins. Kingpins gives you the necessary items for you to level up your gear. But this is trash. Like they need to level up the drop rate. The drop rate needs to increase because a lot of people have this. Look, a lot of people always have this for like these tokens right here, right? They always got the smaller junky tokens, but you need these to go up higher, right? So when you start killing kingpins to get that particular token, the drop rate is so low that it'll take you gazillions of years to even achieve an upgrade on your gear. It, it's sad. It's really sad. I believe also when you first start off, Paradise clubs and casino clubs give you tokens as well, Cliff, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right on that one, Vinny? Because I think they did that. I think that you get bonuses and stuff like that. And they remove that. See, they're removing the factors that you need to level up to progress. So why eliminate casinos? I mean, why even have casinos and paradise clubs on the map if you can't fight it anymore after City Hall opens? Stupid. It's just stupid. I don't know. Like they should still keep all those open so that people can actually grow. Yeah, but I'm quite sure they're going to decrease it. They're not gonna keep that. They're not gonna keep that high drop rate. No way in hell. That's what I'm saying though. That's what really frustrates me about this game sometimes. There were times when I first started off. When I remember when I first started playing this game, um, I always loved the royal clubs or the casinos because you had a faction versus factions trying to take over the building, and the casino itself has like nice rewards. You get gold, you get speed ups, you get tokens, you get all types of goodies. And once City Hall opens, it locks down forever, and it's just like What's the point of having it on the map? Use it for something. Make missions out of it or something. Yeah. Yeah, not many people know. Oh, look, somebody decided to scout at me again. I'm not sure what he's trying to prove. My anti-scout's gonna last for about 24 hours, so he's gonna be scouting me for the whole day because I put a 24-hour scout, anti-scout. So nice, 200 chest, 330 grand items, man. Oh, that's nice. I'm telling you, everyone that right now on my stream, make a new account on 200. Make a new account on 200. You know what I'm saying? I created a whole brand new account. Make a new account. You're gonna have fun. The whole purpose of City 200 was for me and Vin to create a community and environment for all players to have fun and share knowledge and get to know, learn the game together. That's the whole purpose of 200. Sometimes people just don't just find it lazy to kind of create a new account because it's like I gotta create a new email and then this and that and I gotta touch this. Oh, I gotta start all over again. No, if you use my tips, it'll be a lot faster. You won't have to sit there and just scratch your head what the hell you're gonna do. Using diamonds to retcon instead of grow. Yeah, some players are not that bright. Like he failed again. I don't know why he's. I should just retcon him and then just hit him for just for retconning me. I should just send like 200,000 T4s just to scare the shit out of him. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed. Wait, is Night Shadow you, Whitney? Whitney, you've been scanning me this whole time, bruh? What made me find out it's you that actually doing that? Wait, no, that can't be right. I need another one again. Say, please, can I participate in Governor's War, please? Night Shadow. Yeah, all you gotta do is go to 200 Night Shadow. I'm not sure who Night Shadow is. Like, he just kept retconning me. There's also GM and City chat every day giving tips. Yeah. My game bugged and they fixed it in 5 minutes from VIP GM chat. That prolong is just long. Oh, the one thing too is pretty cool about it. If you guys join City 200, they have better animation when it comes to when you build the city or when you build your mansion. It has like like scenarios and stuff. It's pretty dope. It's a lot different from like the older cities. You won't see that, but on the new ones, they have like different cinematics. Well, you'll see like people getting shot, and you'll see an ambulance come in, pick up your troops. It's crazy, but it's pretty funny. I should have just saved that. I should have recorded that when I first created it. Almost, damn it. Almost. You know that I only have one girl left on my level up. Each one is already maxed out. So all the girls that I have are all maxed out already. The only one that I haven't maxed out is this one right here. What the hell? Okay, yeah. This girl right here, I recommend you all do that one first. 6,000 points to get her to max. Man, it literally took me 4 months. 4 months of playing the stupid freaking blackjack to get her to max. That was a hell of a grind. But she is worth it. I'll tell you why she's worth it. If you max her out, this is what I like right here. The cruise size. So right now my cruise size is about 280,000 without buffs. I think you get an extra 20 grand on buffs with cruise size on that, so it'll give you up to 300,000 total. So that's why she's important to kind of max out. And also your training capacity as well. I'm telling you, man, it is a grind. This game can be. I mean, it's lucrative when you do. I mean, I like stuff. I like grinding now. I mean, I'm an RPG player, man. I've been grinding all my games since I played Final Fantasy. So, um, grinding out is not something that I'm not uncomfortable with. Right now, I'm at 122 and 200. 122 and 200. Well, that's good. Level 3 is not bad. I mean, I think like the first 3 levels is easy to do because I think the cost of the hearts that you need for level 2, level 3 doesn't cost you a lot. It's when you start reaching level 4 and level 5 that's when you have to grind the hell out of it. Or you can cheat. There is also another way you can do it. Um, if you don't want to wait every day to kind of get the tokens, you just hit the little plus tab and you can buy it. You can buy the tokens, man, and just work, work most of it out. But who wants to spend $100? I'd rather just grind out. I'd rather just level up my token chips through investment and have like 15 tokens per day. I never actually got into the wheel, the roulette, Russian roulette wheel, because isn't it like even if you were to like just win, it's like plus 15 anyways, right? You get a plus 15 when you beat the house. My babe did 2 blackjacks in a row against me earlier, and she's in the doghouse right now. Check out when it comes to babes. Use gold blackjack and bet 3 at a time. I buy tokens until one. Yeah, so I do the same thing. Like if I have gold, I buy my tokens, and I always set it on 5. I never set it on 3s. Every time I win blackjack, you get a plus 15. So when you win blackjack, when you hit blackjack, boom, plus 15, plus 15, plus 15, and that helps you level up your girl faster. I'm really good at blackjack though, man. I don't know about you, Cliff, but I'm really good at it. So, I mean, I win more than I lose. I hope they do. If they bring T5s, oh my God, that's another 3,000 that I have to put into this damn game. But I hope so. But what are they gonna make T5s look like? I mean, unless T5s are grand, because I believe T4s are purple, right? So, if T4s are purple, I'm assuming T5s are going to be grand. They're going to be gold, probably gold color. Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right, Chapel. Plus, plus 18. um, This faction, what's the name of the faction, Vinny, of 200? I think it's LOE, but I don't know what it means. Leaders, elite leaders, or leaders of elites. I think it's called, right? Is that what you named the faction? Because I don't know. Because you're the R5 there. Oh yeah, that's the thing too about traps. They don't really work. Yeah, it has to be T5 grands because they're gonna probably look. They're probably gonna look like enforcers like that. It's gonna be like gold. It has to. Um, I never understood traps. I can't even increase the amount of traps I got. Oh, Legion of Elites. That's what it's called. Okay. Um, I'm changing my skin. I like the Hot Wheel with fire, but I like the cop car better. So I'm gonna put the power. I mean, it's permanent anyways too. So I have so many different permanent skins. I don't think I got this one though. Oh well, I should have got the fall one. It looks pretty, especially with my Imperial Palace. Vinny. Vinny is the R5 in the faction, but if you really just want to just go there, just create a. All you gotta do is just create an account, man. I mean, you don't really need to join a faction right now. We just want players just to join 200 so that they can just build together with us. We'll worry about branches of fractions there and stuff like that. Try to unite that whole city into a big faction. But for right now, just go there, enjoy yourself, build an account, and have fun, man. I'm wondering, Sean. Sean is Scorpion, right? Sean, you still in? You still in the chat? Look at that, Vinny. A lot of love coming to you, man. I have a lot of players asking me, "Who's Vinny? Is this Vinny? Do I need to talk to Vinny?" Vinny's getting a lot of love right now. Hold on, let's see. One of my subs says this game sucks. I've had a glitch for 2 days and I haven't heard back from him yet. Hey Sai, what city you from? And yeah, sometimes the GMs in this game takes forever to get back to you. If it was me, if I was the creator, believe me, I'd be right there on the next day, and I'll be trying to help you with the problems. But I don't control the game, so. Alfred says showing some love and support for my boy, and showing some love from City 113. Alfred, appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Caleb asked me about City Hall. Do other factions? As far as City Halls is concerned, guys, like when you jump into City Hall, whoever the faction that wins City Hall gets the rewards. Not everybody gets rewards. I mean, I think you do get a participation reward, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sometimes this will glitch. This game glitch, guys. Well, I mean, there's no point in retconning me, man. I mean, my account is only 500,000, bro. Like, I don't even have many troops. I think I have T2s now. So there's no point in doing that. Yeah, sometimes if it glitches, uninstall it, reinstall it, guys. You know what I'm saying? So like majority of the people that play this game is always on the mobile, on their mobiles anyways. So just reinstall it, uninstall the game, reinstall it, and it should help your glitch problem. Jonathan says, "Can you show us your investment progress, please?" Sure, Jonathan. You want to see how my investment looks like? Its majority of my investment is already all maxed out. Um, First things first, like I've always said, for new beginners, focus on your economy and also your crew tab. This right here is going to help you level up your um, unlocks certain T levels of soldiers. So you have your all your stats for your T1s, and then this is T2, and then the stats for T2s, and then you unlock your T3s, and then this is the stats for your whole crew. Then once you do the whole crew, then you can unlock T4s. It's a process. Vinny should know he spent money. He's crying because he spent billions and billions of dollars of diamonds. So he knows. He knows the grind on it, man. It's a grind. It's not something that it's gonna be like done in a couple months. If you have money to spend, you'll get there quick. Obviously, I worked on my defenses, so I have T4 traps, and you have your T3s and your T2s. So yeah, you want to do that for players that have whatever troops they use. You have the traps for them. So I like to max out my kingpins. One of the main tabs that I like to actually grind out first when I first play the game, because this is what's going to help you level up your gear on your character. So maxing out your kingpins to be able to hit certain level kingpins is important to have. Also, energy recovery is really good. You don't have to use a lot of energy boost drinks because your energy recovers a lot faster when you have this maxed out. Right now, casino is almost done for me. All I have left is this little tab right here. That's all I have left, and I'm maxed out on casinos. Obviously, everybody knows what casinos is about. Um, you get nice little resources. You get teleporters, speed ups, little goodies, resources, and stuff like that. Having this maxed out is really good to have as well. Um, I think I can actually unleash six attacks on 6 different casinos at the same time. So that's actually good to have your casino tab because I can attack 5 casinos at the same time. So having this stuff maxed out is actually pretty good. Instead of waiting one troop at a time, I can look at the map. If I see 5 level 25s, I can attack them all at once, and you'll get a bunch of resources. Then you got your wall and your traps. So this is like to level up your level for your wall. Right now, I believe my wall is at 1.6 million. So I have a lot of wall. You're gonna need a ton of troops to blow up my wall. The more I level up my wall, the more life I have, the harder it is to hit me. You'll have to start raiding me instead of attacking me solo because you're not gonna win. So that's that. Obviously, you got your advanced crew. This one I'm almost done. I'm really working hard on it because I really want to lower down the cost of T4s. So, advanced crew is where you'll get extra specialty tabs. You also will get your configure tabs for your crew and also for your sets. So, that's the tab that you go to when you need more tabs for your specialty tree. So if you look at your specialty tree, you get all these extra tabs here, and you can customize any way you want your investment tree to look like. So by working on your advanced crew tab there, you'll be able to get more tabs that you can customize. Same thing goes for your outfit. Like when you do your outfit, you got your specialty tabs for your tabs. That's for your specialty tree. And then you also have your equipment set ones. This is specifically for equipment. So you have your equipment tab, and then on top of that you will have what did I say? It was the troops. Configure your troops. So I would like to say it's like it's like if you attack when you attack somebody. You have this right here. These are your crew configure crew tabs. You get that from advanced crews. So pretty much you can set up any type of enforcer you want, and you can set up exactly the troops that you want to set, and you can save it. So instead of you always consistently trying to figure out what you want to set, you can actually specifically save configure crews already, and you don't really need to do that. All you gotta do is tab, boom, and it switches. Tab, boom, and it switches whatever you already has set. So I like that. I like to have that. So that way I don't have to sit there and scratch my head and figure out what I'm gonna attack you with. It's already programmed. Hey, it's my boy Danny. What up, bro? Yeah, man, it's good to see you too, man. Did you create? Hey, Vinny, did you create an account on 169? Thanks, man. NWO, Noob Trev. Oh wow, so you're doing right now. You're unlocking T4 traps. Yeah, T4 traps is easy to unlock. It's the T4 crew that you have to worry about. Like right now, I have my babes almost all maxed out. Last two tabs is this right here, and then that will be done. Formations. This right here this is a grind, and it costs a lot of diamonds. Like I'm trying to get it up to max. It's not easy though. Look how much resources you have to have for each level. So it's gonna take a while. Like to invest, if I wanted just to drop gold on it, it's like 500,000 gold. Ridiculous. But this right here helps because this is like when you go into when you're fighting players, it gives you increases the amount of buffs for your characters and stuff like that. So it makes you harder to kill, and also increases your damages per each tier. So if you have bruisers, hitmen, and bikers, their power level increases. So increasing leveling this up is very important. Obviously, you got your equipment. Everything's at level 9. This is the Governor's War one, which I have to unlock. But I have to level up the rest of that so that I can unlock it. And then obviously you got your Governor's War. This right here is actually pretty good. The only downside about it is I have to buy the tokens for it. You can't earn it. You have to buy it. And that's stupid. I hate that. Like I want to level up all my crypto, but you need to buy crypto coins. And you can't get it nowhere else unless you buy it. And it's stupid. I don't know. That's why I really haven't really been too focused on the Governor Wars tab because I don't want to spend money. No, I'm only on 200. Give away 114 as well. It's an imposter if I'm on 169. Yeah. What enforcers do you have on your wall? On my wall right now, things I have the enforcers that I have is just enforcers that's gonna enforce the wall itself. Obviously, I have my main enforcer, which is Santos, which gives crew buffs. But then I also have Antonio, which he does stuck there. It gives you plus 60 for your wall. Obviously, you want to have Ghost. Ghost is actually really good because he does defense barriers and increases your traps, like the power of your traps. So you want to have certain players that give benefits to the wall itself. This guy right here, Fernando Ramirez, does stockade too, so it's another plus 60 for your wall. So your wall right now, my wall right now has plus 120 plus 120% buff on top of the health that I have. It's also good that he also helps my bruisers as well. And then I have um, this guy right here, and he also gives me more buffs for my traps. So you really want to like when you put people on your wall, you want it to give health for your wall, but also power for your traps. And then also adds some buffs in there to be able to help your crew, like whatever soldiers you have on your mansion. As you can see, that's the health right now on that's the life of my wall right now. It's 1.6. And then you gotta factor in 120% of plus defense and probably a good amount on the traps. The power of traps right now is like 60%. So like it's pretty good. It's beefy. You want to have a beefy wall. Stockade is a passive Vega. He does not need to be on the wall. He does it, but I like to have it anyway. It's just to kind of like give that little extra defense buff on my wall. Everybody has their own playstyles, man. It's funny though because like when I have players hit me with like 200,000 or 300,000 troops, they splat on my wall. they just don't. They don't even break it, man. They can't even break it because it's hard to break. It's like the wall itself. It's a living, being, breathing thing. $5 billion influence, eh? Damn. I wonder how much money he put into that account. 5 billion. Hell, I've only seen people reach only about 2 billion influence so far. I've only seen, I think, like 2 or 3 players at the whole game that were at about 5 billion. That's a lot of money though to put into it. That means he's completely maxed out everything. Like everything is maxed out, and he probably has like 20 million T4s or something. Let's check the comments, man. Let's check the comments. Hey Danny, if you are watching, man, if you're commenting on my Twitch, you need to. So I can't see your comments. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the Twitch. I look at it the way I look at it in Forces is kind of like collecting Pokemons. Gotta collect, gotta catch them all, man. I mean, some of the enforcers is useless as hell though. Very useless. Very useless. So, anyways, man, what other games you guys been playing on your time? I mean, I know a lot of people have been playing Grand Mafia and all that, but there has to be other games you guys like to play. It's not just Grand Mafia every day. Hit me up, man. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what other games you play. It could be action. It could be role playing. It can be simulation. Yeah, she is. And I hate grinding Hellcat. You do all those them hell events, all those hell events for like just 3 tokens. That's what I'm saying though. Is like they need to improve that. Clash of Clans, Rocket League. What is that? What's Rocket League? Is that like a football game? Never heard of Rocket League before. That's something different. Then you have like these stupid little events like this, okay? These events really piss me off sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna shoot stuff. Let's shoot some targets. Cool. But that's it. All you're doing is shoot target practicing. That's it. That's the most wackest event ever. It's boring. Hey, what's up, Vincent? So it's a PC game, Rocket League. Hmm. I like PC games. I just, I mean, I don't know. Have you ever seen the new game called Rift Breaker? I think it's called. That game looks dope. It's a combination of like Command and Conquer and strategy. Then come to City 169. Danny's trying to recruit you, man. So it's a car soccer game for the PC. Interesting. Yeah, man, I don't know, Danny. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should just come to 200, bro. You know what I mean? Like 69, 169 is cool. I mean, it's very active there in your faction and all that, but I think City 200 you're gonna like it more, man, because it's like more players, more a community base. You know what I'm saying? And no egos. We're there to play together and have fun, not have egos try to take over the city and all that crap. All things, I'm here for you, my man. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do is I'm going to cut this stream now, guys, because they might have even noticed I was on this stream for about 2 hours, but I enjoy my time when I'm talking to you guys. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for sharing and subscribing and watching. Um, Stay tuned definitely because GW season 2 is gonna. I'm gonna ramp up videos on it, and I'm gonna show progression. Hopefully we win it because I really want to win it. I really don't want to just do all this and then like not win it and not enjoy the damn content. But yes. So shout outs to all my people, Vinny, Jonathan, all things, Danny, Vincent. There's 2 Vincents in here. Um, Linus, Angie, they hit me up earlier. Tasha, Queenie, Belinda, whoever, anybody that's watching. All cities that represent cities. Cities 169, 200, City 111, City 74, I like to say, came in here before. Um, all you guys. You guys are awesome. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. We're going to have more content coming in when it comes to Grand Mafia. But I'm also going to start implementing different games as well. I want to play some PC games, some Nintendo Switch games. And I want to just have fun just besides playing Grand Mafia. I did have a life and death experience, and I wanted to enjoy more than just playing Grand Mafia, guys. I'm trying to have fun. I enjoy having conversations with my people, and that's the whole thing. Gaming is always good, but I enjoy company better. You know what I'm saying? So again, guys, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, The Vega Man Show. Hit that like, subscribe, smash that subscription button. You know what I'm saying? Show your love and support for your boy. You know what I'm saying? And definitely watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the watch hours up on this so that I can build up and blow up this channel more so that we all can ride together as a community. You know what I'm saying? So, um, much love. Thank you so much for coming in and spending time with me, guys. Loves ya. I'm out. Peace.